welcome to Instructional Technology. My name is John Ward. I'm going to give a little bit of overview of D2L to get you started and explain a little bit about the course. Alright, first in D2L. The interface is very simple. We've got 8 modules and everything that you're going to be doing in the class is linked from the modules. So for example, in Module 1, I have you going on a discussion board and posting some video that you're going to make using Brainshark. And the discussion board is linked right there, so you click that and you're in the discussion board. You could also get to the discussion board from this link. But it's a little bit more straightforward to go straight from the module and you'll get into the right discussion. Now the reason I did open this up in a new window is I wanted to show you something that I have all the module discussion boards here, of course. But you notice the very first one, the help discussion board, has a yellow star. And what that means is I'm subscribed to that discussion board. All the other discussion boards I'll be reading on a daily basis, but I'm not going to be going in and checking every few minutes to see if you've posted. But if you post something to the help discussion board, I'll get an email notification of that and I'll see it much more quickly, and I'll help you solve any technology issues you're running into. Especially when it gets into the creation of some new technology, I do want you to play with it and work your way around it, and I don't want you to go to help right away, but at the same time I don't want you to get so mired down in some little technological glitch that it stops you from making progress. Another thing I want to say about that help board is I would like you to subscribe to it as well, for a couple reasons. First, if somebody else is having a problem and asking a question, you're probably going to be grateful because it'll probably be solving the same problem that you have. But second, I'd like to create a community in our classroom where we're helping each other solve problems. So the greatest thing for me is going to be if I see that help message notification come in, and before I really get a chance to even answer that question, somebody else is jumping in and providing some help too. Now the link for that help board is right here. Okay. Now Module 1, Introductions, I want you to do Monday or Tuesday, or at least before our class meets on Wednesday. You're going to do an introductory video that you're going to create using a tool called Brainshark, and you're going to post it in a discussion board so we'll get to know each other even before we meet. I want you to make sure you know what your library access is. We'll be using the library in a later module. And I want you to get a Google email account and post what it is in another discussion board, because we're going to be using Google Drive and Google Hangouts in upcoming modules. Google Hangouts is a tool where you can do video conferencing with other people, and one of the things we're going to use our face-to-face meeting for is to figure out some of how we're going to do our collaboration. So in Module 2, I have this activity where you're going to be given a role, and you're going to work in a group to do some evaluation. So when we get together on Wednesday, we're going to decide who should be in which group, and then we're probably going to do that based on what time you're available to get together with other people. You're going to be given a role, and then you'll follow through with the activity, and part of the activity is getting online together using Google Hangouts and doing some video conferencing together. The reason I'm having you do video conferencing is, first of all, it's a neat way to extend the power of distance learning here beyond just typing in a discussion board. You can have a better discussion. But also because distance learning, cyber schools, are a growing part of the job market and a growing part of what you can expect as a future educator to be part of your job. And so I want you to get some experience with some of the main tools that are part of this cyber learning that even is extending down to kindergarten classes. All right. There are some other things in the rest of the modules that we're going to figure out when we get together, like you're all going to do an individual tech tip on an interesting tool, and we're going to assign those when we get together. There's a theory and foundations where I'm going to have you work with some other people on a topic of interest, and we're going to figure that all out on Wednesday. So Wednesday is going to be an important day to make the rest of the class work well for all of us, And before Wednesday, I want you to get Module 1 done. Alright, that's really all for now. The main thing is start working on your Brainshark videos and doing the other things in Module 1. Take a look through the rest of the course and bring questions that you might have about how things will work to class on Wednesday.